22nd of May and it's snowing.
You're John. I'm Dave.
Muhammad Ali.
He's got a heart made of yellow barley straw.
I'm John.
I'm Dave.
And we're the hardware guys. Actually, Dave, I've moved on. I sell real estate now.
So we're the house and hardware guys?
Right on. When I wake up in the morning, I always say, this is going to be an awesome day. You know, and I just say that to myself in my head. And typically it does. It turns out to be a fairly decent day. That night at supper, you know, you may have worked hard, you may have not have worked hard, whatever the issue is. But you woke up and you said, man, it felt nice to brush my teeth. I'm going to get on with my day right now, kind of thing, eh?
I agree 100% with what John says. Your positive attitude is the best cure for any problems that you're going to have. Nothing is insurmountable. If you greet people with a smile and a positive attitude, they're going to have the confidence to believe in what you're about to do to help them. If they come in with a problem, being a hardware guy, if they come in with a problem saying my toilet doesn't flush, that's a pretty big problem for some people. And let's face it, if your toilet doesn't work, you're in a lot of doo-doo. In the retail sector, the salespeople and the sales clerks are helping customers with a positive, high energy approach and saying, as long as that salesperson is positive, they can say, this is the product that you're going to need to do this to fix your toilet. And when you do that in a positive way and in a way that gives the customer the confidence to tackle the job, they're going to go ahead and try it with positive results.
Good answer, Dave. You know, that positive selling thing. No, yeah. That is like if you convey an energy for sure.
Yeah.
If you say, well, I don't know, I think this may work, the guy's gonna say, oh man, you know.
Yeah, I don't have.
No, don't worry about it. Then I'll call somebody else. Kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, I'll call a plumber.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Bye.
Listening to traffic, you're listening to different sounds, birds, calls, you know, coyotes early in the morning and late at night calling, talking, you know, on both sides of you, and you're in the middle, and they're close but you can't see them, you know, but you know that they're there. And a couple of times when I was bow hunting, I come out of my tree stand usually very late, very dark, and I've had 3 and 4 coyotes escort me out of my field. You know, it's about a half, 3/4 mile walk. And when I walk, they walk, and when I stop and listen to them, they stop and look out for me, you know. So, and then at the end of the trail, when I have to get out, they basically do a little screaming salute goodbye howl to me, and we'll see you next time you're out, you know, sort of. So it's nice. The odd time you'll run into a beaver dam and you sit and you watch them with their little cubs, and it's great. Like, just so much to see, all kinds of trails, and if you're quiet enough, they'll come right up to you. You know, anybody that bow hunts, they have this special thing where you can sit, the wildlife comes to you. You don't have to hunt for them. You don't have to look for them. They're always there. Sit in the tree stand or even in your ground blind. And a couple of times I was out, I had a doe, a couple of little fawns. They'd come and they'd bed right in front of me about 20, 25 feet away. And they'd just sit there for about 2 hours. And when they're ready, they get up and leave. And you've had that opportunity to be there, you know, so close to them. And hunting isn't always a killing and taking thing. Hunting is very much, I find, relaxing for just going and be with nature, and having the opportunity to be that close to them and watch the real habitat, you know. That's what I like to do. Come across a couple of mule deer fighting, or a mule deer chasing a doe in the rut season and stuff like this. It's got a lot of memories. Heck of a lot of memories. Yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah. Always do it. And I try to teach my boys. Like my boys, they've come for walks with me, and you know, they're always interested. And it's nice to show them what I've seen, you know, and show them to respect what Mother Nature's all about. It's always going to be there, and it'll always be there as long as you let it be there. My approach is to go out and just enjoy being with it, and observing and learning. You're always learning, and you're never forgetting what you're learning. You know, it's the way it should be.
It's a way to get out to a quiet area, a calm area, and just relax.
What do you do to keep your mental edge?
Oh. Drink. No. What do I do to keep my mental edge? Oh, I don't know. Visit, talk, be around people.
I watch Jeopardy.
Oh. Read the paper. Read
Hey.
magazines. Read books. Work. You don't work every day.
That's good.
You might slip a little.
After the geese,
Yeah,
sandhills,
the geese are always the first.
and they don't really land here very seldom. They circle miles up at sea.
Well, they only land for a little while to rest, and they take right off
Yeah,
again.
they make a lot of noise when they're circling. Yeah,
Eagles move in, right?
Yeah.
In the spring and the fall. They're on their way north.
yeah, north and south, but
I think that's one of your big signs of spring is always when your crows, and your geese start moving back, because the climate's gradually warming up. They keep moving with the climate.
20 miles a day.
Is that what it is? I don't know what they.
Spring comes 20 miles a day.
21.
We should argue for one day.
I've always heard 21. The latest research says 21.
20 miles a day, spring comes.
No, I figured spring never comes any faster than a Massey Ferguson combine. That's what I've heard.
20 miles a
21
day.
miles an
I
hour.
will never hear the end of that.
20 miles a day.
I told them the truth, and they don't believe the truth, so I may as well lie and fabricated everything, and then they would have believed it.
No.
Really? Really?
What?
Really?
Here we are, a traffic report. We have a potential hazardous situation with a mother cat and looks like and several young crossing the road and taking their time, and a truck coming towards them. Oh, see, that young cat has sense enough to get out of the road, but the mother standing there. Oh, there she goes. She's on the traffic, so it's okay. What may have been a recipe for disaster out here on the roads of Saskatchewan has in fact turned out well, because those felines were clever enough to get off the road, and the truck driver was humane enough, or should I say cat-mane enough, to slow down and make sure there was no damage to the cats. And here comes the truck here, maybe going to travel right through. He's making a right turn onto the highway, heading south on Highway 35. Good day, sir. No, we're just taking some pictures. Oh, well, thanks for asking, but no, we're good. Kind-hearted, caring Saskatchewan driver. Checked to make sure we were okay. And that's the traffic report for now. Pretty exciting one, all in all, I'd say.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ann Davis, and you're in my dining room today. When our home, we never had power there either until 1954 they got power, and it was certainly different, you know, lamps and a coal and wood furnace and firing. If it was a cold night, somebody sat up and fired, because through some of the years you couldn't afford coal. It was nice if we could put coal on at night and didn't have to fire at night, but if you didn't, you fired with wood. And my mom would usually sit up till about 11 and fire, and then my dad would get up maybe 3 or 4 and fire again to keep the house warm.
And when you say fire, you mean?
Put wood in the fire and stuff. When we were first married, the first year or two, we had just a wood heater, and it was quite a change when we got an oil-burning heater. You know, the house was warm in the morning, and it made a big difference. My mom visited us and stayed overnight, and she put her teeth in a cup on the windowsill. And her teeth were frozen in there this morning. Frank Davis, it's time you did some fixing on this house and got some new windows. Because our house was built in 1905, so it was an old house. And I think we did something every year to fix it. It ended up with new windows and new doors and new siding and insulation. See you next time. That's it for today.
My name is Frank Watkins.
Done for that.
Russ Spencer.
Cecil Mellon.
Viola Crippen.
Evelyn Spencer.
Pearl Millen.
Dorothy Wright.
Frank Wright.
George Watkins.
George Spurley.
Amelia Spurley.
Agatha Hyman.
Theresa Watkins.
Clara Begg.
Dorothy Middlehouse.
Vern Minholtz.
Okay.
Margaret Reach.
Lisa Watkins.
Okay. Thank you.
Alice Lang. Vi Spencer.
Aylesbury has a beautiful elevator. There's
We used to have 6 there at one time.
6. No kidding.
Now there's only one. I've lived there all my life, as most of these people here have.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you think when they took the post office away?
Well, they didn't take the post office away, actually. We still have a post office there.
Oh.
Yes, we had quite a fight over it, mind you, but...
You fought and you won?
Our mayor went all the way from Halifax to Vancouver fighting over that.
Yeah.
No kidding.
John, he was a counselor at that particular time in Aylesbury, so he can give you good information on that.
I remember hearing about that on the radio.
Oh, yeah.
About the fight. So you still have your post office?
Yeah, you bet, you do.
That's great. Who was your mayor who helped with that?
Hank Watkins.
But you were on council during that time? Yeah? How did you feel when you found out that they weren't going to take it away?
Well, we were pretty hostile about them taking it. They put those green boxes out on the street for a while, and they every time it would rain or something, the boxes would freeze up, and then there were some not used, and some of the fellows found mail in some of these spare boxes that they'd been looking for 2 or 3 weeks. So it was a pretty rugged way of handling mail.
Yeah, I just...
So we finally got it back. Yeah.
Good for you.
windy.
I noticed you have a jacket on.
Yeah, I thought I'd wear one just in case I get wet. It's a little cool out too. We didn't get any frost.
But only because it was raining.
Raining, yeah. Otherwise, yeah, I think we might even see some snow, which is unusual. It's been an unusual summer. Yeah. Okay, Donna, we'll see you.
Yeah.